You try cutting calories, you're doing endless amount of cardio, you tried every single fucking weight loss diet that's out there, but nothing seems to be working for you. And you feel so frustrated, exhausted, and stuck. And you're wondering if you ever will get your confidence back. Well, what I told you that the problem isn't that you're not eating too much, but it's because that you're not eating the right foods. In this video, I'll show you why increasing your protein intake is going to help you burn fat even faster, boosting your energy levels, and being able to lose the weight and keep it off, and getting your confidence back. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also turn on the bell to get notified whenever I'm posting a new video about weight loss advice. I use these tips to lose 60 pounds in 8 months and kept it off for 12 years, and also help several other men and women lose the weight and keep it off, and I'm so excited to help you lose weight and keep it off as well. If you're an ambitious professional working a full-time job and you've been struggling at your heaviest weight you've ever been, you being at your heaviest weight makes you having diabetes, high blood pressure, you feel very uncomfortable when you are being invited to social events, networking events, and you just want to be at home because you don't feel comfortable wearing clothes that you really want, but it's been so long that you're not able to fit them anymore, and you hate how you look in the mirror and pictures. Also, you just don't really like making presentations at work or talking with clients because you're not feeling confident when you're doing the presentations, and you're missing out on so many vacations with your family because you're just feeling that you have no energy for that. So let me help you. You need to increase your protein, but before you increase your protein, you also have to be very specific with your diet. I always recommend that you have a macro calculator where you're typing in your gender. If you're a woman, then you just type in, for example, you're 33 years old, and your height, your activity levels, and your current weight. And from there, you just subtract with 200 or 500 calories, and then you want to make sure you're more precise. You shouldn't just pick like the amount of high protein that is suggested. You should focusing on 45% of your daily calories coming from protein, and 40% of your carbs coming 40% of your calories coming from carbs. And when you've done that, then you can start focusing on the high protein diet. And the reason why you want to focusing on high protein diet is if you are trying to lose weight in a calorie deficit, you need to sustain that for enough time for you to lose like 1 to 2 pounds a week. And then eventually your body is just starting to break down like fat or muscle. But if you are keeping your protein intake like 45%, you're going to burn more fat than you're burning muscle. Of course, it's just inevitable that you're going to lose a bit of muscle when you're trying to lose weight, because it's not 100% certain that you are able to keep all the muscles. But as long as you're trying to build more muscle mass, that's just easier for you to keep some more muscles. That's why we also want to focusing on strength training when you're trying to lose weight. And for example, you're also able to reduce the cravings when you're trying to eat more proteins, because several studies have been shown that if you are increasing your protein, you are just having less cravings throughout the day because you feel satiated. Protein is the most satiating macronutrients among the 3 one I just told you. So you're also reducing the late night cravings as someone who's an ambitious professional who have a lot of cravings, been having a history of binge eating and yo-yo dieting. So I remember for myself, when I was increasing my protein intake, I definitely didn't have any cravings at all, and I was also able to like control it. Of course, I had some canned soda, like Diet Coke sometimes if I just had something sweet, but it wasn't that the craving was overwhelming. I was just being more mindful about the protein, and also when I was having these cravings, so I wasn't having so many cravings anymore. And you're also going to, for example, improve your mood. I've seen a noticeable change in my own life when I've increased the protein, because if you're someone who've been just loving eating carbs for several years but not focusing so much on your protein, you are going to have a lot of energy like like a boost of energy, but the problem is that the energy levels that you are having with this high carb diet is just not going to sustain over a long period of time. So if you are increasing your protein intake, you're also combining that with carbs, for example 30 grams of protein and 40 grams of carb in every meal, then eventually that you're just having a stable mood and also stable blood sugar. If you are only eating carbs, you should imagine that your blood sugar is like this, spiking up and then plummets down, for example, in the afternoon, and that is just going to push you in the direction of having a lot of snack that is empty calories and not going to serve you so much. So as an ambitious professional who is relying on being a high performer, because you're probably also going to want to have these promotions and you're sick of not being able to perform as much, so you're just missing out on all these career opportunities. So that's definitely just something that you should be aware of. And if you're also working out a lot in the gym, because if you're trying to lose weight, you have to follow this 500 calorie deficit diet Monday to Sunday to create a 3,500 calorie deficit, and then that's enough to promote like 1 pound a week. But you also have to focusing on working out 4 or 5 times with strength training in the gym, focusing on progressive overload and my muscle connection, and also for example 20 minutes on a stationary bike with a heart rate of 120 or 150, and then also 6,000 steps a day. So it's going to be very demanding on your body, your nervous system, your joints. So by increasing your protein intake, you're also going to recover faster after you've been working out, so you're not feeling like the immediate impact of you working out so much. So that's definitely something that's going to help you. And there's also been shown a lot of studies with you enhancing your like immune function. You know, if you are someone who've been having a history of having a lot of sick days, that's just because that you have not taken care of your body and fueling it with the right nutrition. So having more protein in your diet definitely will help you being more fresh and not having so much sick days, because you increase your immune system. Like your immune system is just a way for the body to make sure that you are fully properly functioning. And also if you are intaking like D vitamin, that's also going to help you, because like D vitamin is just something that you're seeing from if you're in an area where there's not so much sun, so of course you can just take some D vitamin regularly to help you boosting your immune system so you're not being sick. I would love to know, what is your biggest takeaway so far? Just comment below. To give you some examples, my diet is like, I think it's 2,600 calories I'm eating on a daily basis, and to get like 45% of my protein intake is like 260 grams of protein. And I know that some of you might think, how the fuck I'm going to like eat so much protein? But basically, like, there's fast digestible and slow digestible protein sources, where fast digestible protein sources is something that you, for example, can drink, and that's very fast consumed. So I'm using intermittent fasting, so I'm fasting from 9 p.m. with the last meal I'm getting at 9 p.m. I go to sleep 10 p.m. I wake up 7 p.m. and then I'm just drinking 3-4 liters of water throughout the day, and then 10 p.m. I'm working out, and then I'm coming home, and then I'm just taking a whey protein shaker with 90 grams of whey protein from, I love the cookie and cream flavor, and some 400 grams of skim milk, because it just tastes like a milkshake. And by that I already got like, I think it's 60-80 grams of protein already. And then I have a couple of sliced toast and some jam on top of that, just to get some carbs in to recover faster. And then I'm also having 200 grams of chicken breast. That's like 23 grams of protein times 2, that's almost 50 grams of protein. 100 grams of salmon, that's almost like you're already at 260-70 grams of protein. And then I have like some couple of sliced toast more, and or whole wheat pasta. There's like 10 grams or 13 grams of protein for 100 grams of whole wheat pasta. and some vegetables. When you are counting your protein, you should also counting in the protein from the carb sources. So that's already 180 grams of protein. And then later in the day, I'm eating like a can of tuna. That's almost 30 grams of protein. 100 grams of salmon. That's like 20 grams of protein. So we're already up at 220 approximately, or 30. And then I'm having like 3-4 eggs on top of that, and that's like 240, 50 grams of protein, and that's it. And then the last meal of the day, I'm having like 300 grams of skyr, or that's also the Scandinavian version of Greek yogurt. So that's 260, 70 grams of protein, and that's just very easy to maintain that. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. If you're an ambitious professional working a full-time job and you've been struggling at your heaviest weight you've ever been, your health is at risk because of you being so overweight, like having diabetes, high blood pressure, you hate what you see in the mirror and pictures, and you don't feel confident talking with clients and doing presentations at work, and you really want to lose the weight and keep it off so you can have a lean, toned, muscular body and feel healthy and confident when you talk with clients and doing presentations and love what you see in the mirror and pictures, I would love to invite you on a free strategy call where I specifically can help you create a plan that is sustainable for you so you can lose the weight and keep it off. The link is in the description and also in the comment section. Looking forward to talk with you. Bye.